Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Batman 157, a new book from DC Comics. Also, the last issue in the run by Chip Zdarsky and Jorge Jimenez. Although there were many other artists in this run, Jorge Jimenez was the main artist on really a lot of the stories. But yeah, Chip Zdarsky's run has come to an end. After this, we'll be getting the Hush 2 storyline, reuniting Jeff Loeb and Jim Lee. I did go back, before I get into the review of this actual book, I did go back and check out in Chip's Substack. He has um, he has two different versions of, however, whatever story you want to tell your kids, I guess, about why his run ended. And really, it just comes down to there was a lot of stuff that he wanted to do ahead of this. Some of the scheduling became a little bit on just, due to publication stuff. Uh, and he just wanted to do other stuff as well. And unfortunately, Batman, had to cut his run, his plans, however long this was supposed to go on for, had to be cut short. Now, if you want to read the more salacious, spicy story that he also has on his Substack, Mark Waid got too powerful and he fired him. And we all wanted Hush 2, so here we are. So those are the two stories of how Chip Zdarsky's run came to an end over at DC Comics. So I'll talk about the full run in a minute. Let's talk about this last issue. I think this last issue does a very good job trying to wrap up the Dying City finale. Let me talk about the creators in this issue. Of course, written by Chip Zdarsky with art by Jorge Jimenez and Tony S. Daniel. Colors by Tommy Murray. Letters by Glenn Cowell. Let me tell you what an amazing job of combining Jorge Jimenez and Tony Daniel. Right, they both have very dynamic, fluid art styles. Characters that are a little bit more elongated. They have these really sharp edges, so like they really work together very well, seamless on the page. Like if the credits page wasn't fully there, I would struggle to believe that this wasn't just like Jorge Jimenez trying something different. Like their mystery is, I mean, their chemistry is very well put on the page. I will start with probably the one caveat or the one thing that is unfortunate and the most unfortunate about the run ending. There was a subplot of the story that I think was maybe trying to start about Bruce having a brother that was coming for his fortune. I don't think, I mean, that gets resolved in this issue, but nothing really is fully planned out. Nothing. I feel like that's something that was gonna maybe take a little bit longer into the run and maybe had to be cut short just to wrap things up here. Um, so yeah, I mean that story right now feels a little bit superfluous, but other than that, I really enjoyed what we're seeing. Enjoyed the the Court of Owls working with these allied Russian forces. The big reveal in last issue that KG Beast is a Star Commando Star. Now, not everything is back in the status quo of Gotham yet, even after this. So we'll see how that plays out. There's a lot of pieces still in a weird place, especially like I said with Batman Hush 2 coming. I don't know how that's going to play out, but yeah, I think this issue does its best to wrap things up in a neat manner. Chip Zdarsky's always been really good about writing action, about writing motivations, and just having these like cool moments. There's a really great moment here where Batman has to kind of land a plane in the middle of the city, kind of. Not land. I use the word land very just it's very very loosely, but yeah, there's a cool fight which is like where Jorge Jimenez's art really excels, where Tony Daniel's art really excel when there's these big action sequences. So yeah, I really enjoyed this issue. As far as the run overall, I think Failsafe was just such an amazing story, and it led to, I think it was so good that the idea of the Batman Surinor failsafe becoming its own entity, getting wrapped up in the bigger events of things. Maybe those are some of the things that also just kind of deviated from the norm. We also had the Batman editor Ben Abernathy leaving DC Comics to go over to the Transformers, GI Joe, Energon universe. So like obviously that changes plans, that changes things. So yeah, but I enjoyed the run overall. I think it was a little bit. It felt a little bit more disjointed than I wish it had. That some other previous runs. I think Batman's been in a bit of a status of flux. James Tynion had a short stint. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe we're just waiting for the right creative team to come back and just take the reins of Batman. Which look, it is a daunting task. It is not something that everybody. It's a lot of pressure. It's a big thing to do that yourself as a creative, especially with just the state of things where people react very harshly to everything online, and there's not a lot of room for nuance and actual conversation about things. But I'm excited. I mean, Batman's one of those titles that those will be the last few things that I ever drop from my pull list. So like, I'll keep buying the Batman title as long as they keep publishing it. So yeah, but I'm very happy for the team to have kind of wrapped things up in their own way. Very happy to see that online. Hopefully I see them working together later on in the future. If they had a good experience, which to me it seems that it did, just based on their online interactions. And yeah, I like this dying city story. It had very interesting mystery. I like the integration of, like I said, the Court of Owls, the Riddler, Vandal Savage still running around as police commissioner. Commissioner Gordon is still trying to figure out how to get back into the police department. So a lot of really good stuff, a lot of really fun stuff, and it's been very entertaining. So if you have read this issue or if you have read the run from Chip Zdarsky and Company, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.